Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're doing Friday favorites. It's been a short week for me, only because I live in Canada and we had our Thanksgiving on Monday, which was the 13th, so I didn't have a full week of putting makeup on and all that great stuff that I usually do during the week. But I still have a couple things I want to show you that I have been enjoying. Some are repeats, some are not. I still want to share them with you because they have been truly my favorites this week. And funny enough, I have no color lip products in this week's favorites, so I'm going to jump right in. The only lip product I do have is my EOS lip balm in Sweet Mint. I love this EOS lip balms. I have one in every flavor. They're all over my house. They're in my car, my purse. I just love them because they are easy on the lips. They hydrate. They don't taste gross because let's face it, whatever you put on your lips, you're gonna ingest it. It's just inevitable. Just admit to it. And it's soothing, especially when the colder months start to creep up. Your lips start to get more like, well, my lips start to get more like chapped and gross, and then you gotta really upkeep the maintenance on them if you want to wear lipstick and all that. And I don't know why, but my Siri on my iPhone just completely went berserk. That was random. Anyways, so yeah, they're affordable. You get them at the drugstore, and you can get them at any drugstore under probably $5. Some areas you can get them cheaper than others, but I do love them. They are a staple in my beauty routine. So another favorite that I guess it could be beauty related because they always say you need to have your beauty sleep if you want to look good the next day. I, of course, have trouble sleeping. So my doctor told me to try the, what is this? It's kind of like a vitamin supplement, and it's called melatonin. It's a type of chemical that your body creates in your brain in order for you to fall asleep. Well, my doctor says that for some reason I'm lacking the melatonin that my brain should be creating. I may be not making enough of it naturally, and that's why I can't sleep at night. So he asked me to just go buy over the counter and pick up these and take 1 to 2 of them a night and see how it goes. So I only take 1. These are 5 milligrams. You can get them in 5 or 3 milligrams. I picked up the 5 milligram one so that all I would need is just 1 pill, and they're very small. Like, they're tiny. I'll show you one. They are mint flavored, so they taste like candy. You take one before bed, and it's been helping me fall asleep at night. So I have been really enjoying these. They were on sale for under $5 at the drugstore. So so yeah, there's no gluten or soy in them. So they're vegetarian safe if you're a vegetarian, if that means the same thing. I don't know. And it says here for adults only, take 1 to 2 once a day. I only take 1. I only think I need 1. I think men who are probably heavier than me would probably need to take 2, I guess depending on your weight. But I only take 1. And it works fine. So love these. You can get them at the drugstore. If you're having trouble sleeping, try them. They're off the counter. You don't need a prescription. And they work. So love those. For my nails, I'm wearing this gorgeous purple, which I absolutely love. And this is what it looks like. It's an OPI color, and it's called Dacia Just Love OPI. Let me just show you guys. I don't know if it'll focus. Will it focus? No, it won't focus. So it's called Dacia Just Love OPI, and I don't even remember how I got this. But I do love the shade. It's gorgeous. It's so fall-esque. Fall-esque. And it's so, you know, so classic. Purples are always classy to wear, especially when they're in that deep tone. This does have a little bit of shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see. The camera doesn't do it justice. It's got a bit of a gold shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's not very noticeable on the nails. Like when you see my nails, it's not that noticeable. In the sun, it is a little bit, but let's face it, when fall time comes, there's not as much sun outside as there would be in the summertime. So that's what I've been wearing this week. I've been enjoying it. It's been a good polish for the week. So I am going to start you off now with a bit of face products. Foundations, I've been using my good old MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation. This is what it looks like. Comes in a tube. I spoke about this way back when I first started my blog, my YouTube channel over a year ago. This was my #1 foundation in the wintertime, and it still is. It's a gel-like consistency, and when you apply it to the skin, it makes your skin look flawless. Love it. Love it for the colder months because it is got a little bit of a dewiness to the foundation because it's gel. So I would suggest that if you're going to try this, try it in the fall, winter months when it's colder, because that's when you will definitely enjoy it more so than the summertime. So that's what I've been gravitating towards this week, to give me some coverage and to give me a flawless look. So I've been loving that. And to apply this, I have been using my, what is this called? Sigma Angled Kabuki F84. It's just the angled one. It's dirty because I haven't washed it yet from when I used it with the foundation. But I love how this applies this foundation. I also like applying it with my Beauty Blender dupe, beauty sponge, I guess you could say. I'll show you that in a second because it's part of my favorites. But these two together do make a great combo, and I do love this brush for applying pretty much any foundation. Pretty much any foundation. But that's what I've been loving this week. So to brighten up my eyes, I've shown you guys a while ago a concealer that I use on an everyday basis, and it's the CoverGirl and Olay in One Rehab Moisturizing Under Eye Concealer Cream, I guess you could say. So it's got like a swirl of like a moisturizer and a swirl of concealer. So I have still been using that, but on top of it, I have added something new. And this is to give me a little bit more brightness under the eyes, because like I'm not wearing this today because I didn't have enough time when I was going out the door. But on a day where I do have the chance to be able to, you know, do my contour and highlight, I do put this puppy underneath my eyes to give me some brightness. And this is the Maybelline Dream Lumi. And it is in what shade does it say? Nude in Nude. So it comes with a brush applicator. I don't know if you guys can see that. You just twist the product out and apply to wherever you want. I put it in a triangle format. And I just love how this brightens up my under eye area. It just kind of brings my face so much more light to it. So I have been enjoying this, and to blend this out, I've been using my beauty sponge, my Beauty Blender dupe, I guess you could say. And I've shown this little guy to you guys before. It's a little bit more dense than a Beauty Blender, but personally, I just think that if you don't want to go and spend the $30 on a Beauty Blender, you don't have to. There are knockoffs, you know, out there that you can use that will do pretty much the same thing. And this I picked up at Winners a long time ago, and it does the job. I don't mind it. I use it to apply foundation. I use it to apply under eye concealer. So I just love these two together. Obviously it would have to be damp in order for me to apply it, but it does work and I love it, and it does do the job. Last two products for my Friday favorites are skincare products. Now, I've mentioned these two before. Well, I mentioned one. I don't know about the other. The one I mentioned before is my what is this? Grassroots Research Labs Flowering Cactus Extreme Moisture Cream with Watermelon Extract. Looks like this. It's a 1.7 fluid ounce jar. It is one of the best moisturizers I have tried to date. As you can see, I've put a dent in this because it was filled to the very top. I love this cream, this moisturizer for my skin, day or night. It's not oily, it's not greasy. It applies moisture to my skin. My skin soaks it up and it leaves my face feeling hydrated without all that additional greasy, greasy oiliness, which is why I love this. Regular price on the website, or I think they sell this at Kohl's. It's about $35. I picked mine up for $25 at a beauty sale. But originally I think they go between $32 to $35, and this is a full size. So I have been enjoying this. It is a little bit pricey. It's worth it. To me, it's worth it because it doesn't break me out. It gives me my hydration without being, greasy and oily. There's no SPF, so I can wear SPF in my foundation if I have to. And I can use this at night because there's no SPF in it. So I can use this for day and night, which is multi-purpose to me. I don't have to buy two different products for day and night. I could just use the one. So I have been loving this since I started using it. I'm very impressed and I am really enjoying this product. Okay, so my final skincare favorite for this week has been the GlamGlow. This is the GlamGlow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. It looks like this. This is the 1 ounce or 1.3 ounce. I'm trying to find it for you guys. 1.2 fluid ounces. So the GlamGlow is by far my favorite. It looks like that. It is my absolute favorite clearing treatment mask. It is expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I have to say it's worth the $70 to $80 that you spend on it, because I can have like a huge bump and a whole bunch of oil coming out of a breakout that's not ready to be popped, and like those breakouts where like there's so much oil underneath that it provides a bubble, but when you try and get the oil out, it just doesn't, not all of it comes out at once. It slowly oozes out. I know I'm not trying to gross you guys out, but come on, acne is just part of life. I put this baby on, like, I spot treat. I use this as a spot treatment just in my T-zone area where I do breakout. I put it on in that area, and I'm telling you, I did this last night. I had one right here, and it was like really big, and like you can tell there's a bunch of oil. It was bad. I slapped some of this on top. Within 10 minutes, this puppy extracted majority of the oil that was sitting in there underneath my skin. It was amazing. I have used this now for pretty much over 8 months, and I find that it helps me clear out my breakouts around my hormonal areas whenever I get that time of the month coming around, because that's usually when, hit and miss, when I do break out. Sometimes on the forehead, here or there, around my nose area, just in my hormonal areas is where I usually get breakouts. Just along the sides here, up here, T-zone, that kind of stuff. This is so worth it. And you know what? You guys don't need to use the mask for your entire face. If you only have troubled spots on your face, only use the mask in your troubled spots. There's no law that says you have to use this all over the face. To preserve it more so that you're not using it all over the face and wasting product, just put it in the areas where you have your problems, and I'm telling you, it'll last you a lot longer and it'll stretch out the money that you spent on it. But I have to say, this one does work. I don't think there's a mask that I have tried that compares to this one. Yeah, it's expensive, but it works, and that's what I care about, because when you get those really bad hormonal breakouts, you just want them gone. Especially if you are a makeup wearer and you wear a lot of makeup and you're constantly out and about and with clients or what, you want to make sure that your skin is looking clear and presentable and all that. So this has been my love for clearing away those troublesome breakouts that pop out here, there, and anywhere. So love it. I would definitely repurchase. I have this one and a backup of a smaller one, so I should be okay for a while, but it has been my go-to and I do enjoy it. Okay guys, that was it. That was my Friday favorites for this week. Friday, October 17th. I hope you guys enjoy this video and you guys get something out of the products that I showed you and tell you what I like and why I like them. If you have any questions on the products that I've shown you today, please leave your comments down below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And I thank you so much all for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on my next video. Bye everybody.